What's up, y'all? So, y'all know how my roommate poisons me, right? Well, basically, when the one time I got poisoned the other day, and basically when I did, I started, I got a little headache, maybe, yeah, I started shaking a bit, and I'm like, yeah, this would be a good time to do what these people have been telling me to do and test my blood to see if there's any blood irregularities rather than testing food, which costs hundreds of dollars to do. Okay? So, so already as it is, you know, me and, you know, it's just, so basically, um, I don't know, so cops have been called multiple times, not basically on, not just on me, but they've been called on other people too, because people are fucking wild around here. So, besides that, so I called the cops the other day before, not the day before, but like a couple days maybe before, or like a week before, or something like that. However long it was, and I tell the cops, right? I tell the cops, I tell them the first time I was like, hey, can you come to my house and take my blood, like, outside my house? Like, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but I don't want to go to the hospital because, whether they fucking, you know, I don't like the hospital. Whether they test for COVID or whatever, like, I didn't want to go to the hospital, you feel me? So, like, and both times I knew my blood pressure was high. When I take the poison, it raises my blood pressure like crazy. You feel me? So, so basically, when I went uh, in the ambulance, uh, they literally they for they when I go to the ambulance, what do you call it? They take my blood pressure, right? And my blood pressure was high. Like, my blood pressure ain't ever that high. You feel me? Like, ever. Like, so not like that. Like straight up. Like I never got my blood pressure taken, and it was that like that. You feel me? So something was going on. You feel me? And I didn't do anything but just wake up that day, and I was perfectly, like, I was pretty good. I'm pretty sure I was, like, straight that day, like, straight good. I was really good. So, I go to the fucking hospital, but because I told you, I got poisoned, and I started shaking, and I started getting a headache, so I go to the hospital, alright? I go to the hospital. I took my meds that day and everything. So, I went to the hospital, alright? Went to the hospital. And when I get there, they take my, yeah. So, like, in the ambulance, I'm like, yo, like, all I want is my blood taken, you know what I mean? I told them on the phone, I said, all I want is my blood taken for blood irregularities. That's all, And, yeah. So I can see if there's anything that's going on, and I don't want anything else done. You feel me? I just want to do that and get out. You know what I mean? I don't want that. You feel me? You don't have to do anything for me. So next thing you know, I get to the hospital after I was in the ambulance. And after they took my blood pressure, it was kind of high. So once I get to the hospital, they take I get in there, and I'm just chilling, talking to, I talk to everyone. I'm not talking like that much though, because I know, like, I knew I wasn't feeling the best because of what I ingested and how I was feeling. So basically, once they were taking my blood pressure again, it was really high, and that's when basically they then basically said they need to do an EKG on me. And I'm like, I don't need an EKG. And then they're like, your blood pressure's too high, we're doing an EKG on it. I'm like, you guys leave me like, I told them I didn't want EKG. I said, but they insisted. So, I get in there. I get in the room. It was like room 3 or something like that. So, they got the things the stickers they're sticking on me, and they gave me they were taking my blood, I think. I don't know. So then once they were putting the EKG, they put me on intravenous, and it was bad. Nobody was there with me. You know what I mean? Especially with COVID, I can't fucking call everybody and be like, hey, come see me in the hospital, fucking these motherfuckers, fucking, the fuck, So, literally, I'm there by myself. They're taking an EKG on me. Basically, so, but after the intravenous was in for a while, and, the EKG was on me or whatever, my blood pressure was lowering and taking it easy by the time, and by the time it was done, but they said my heart rate was like, we'll say a little over 160, okay? It was like 170. That's a lot. Yeah, my heart rate's never that much, you feel me? I never had heart rate like that. Not to the point where if I'm just standing still, I didn't do anything that day, you feel me? I got poisoned, okay? Okay? That's what happened. Alright? So, yeah. Besides that, basically, what do you call it? So by the time it was done, my heart rate was about 90 to 120. Alright? It was usually at around 100, 110, I think. So, at least that's what I seen on the screen. It said, But the whole time, you know what? I had to piss in a cup. Like, I pissed in a cup 3 times during the whole thing. Literally, because I was hooked up in there intravenous. I was hooked up to the EKG. And basically, literally, I was calling for the nurses. I was calling for the nurses for 10, 15 minutes the first time. I said, nurse, hello? Is anybody there? Can you help me, please? I need to go, And then I said I need to go to the dude, then they come in. I'm like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta pee. And then she gives me a fucking cup. She's like, okay, I'm gonna get you a cup. You have to pee in the cup. I was like, alright, whatever. Whatever. So I pissed in the cup. And then, now I'm just wondering, what's the next step? I'm like, so, after 10 minutes, I'm like, hey, a nurse, because I was chilling, and my shit's alright now, So I was like, a nurse, It was 10, 15 minutes before, It was crazy. It literally took them 10 to 30 minutes to answer each time. And that's insane. That I was literally calling them for... I literally, like... You know what I mean? I'd pause for a little while. But, you know... Yeah, I would literally say, you know... That... I don't like that fucking hospital, Richmond Memorial. I was born in that hospital, but they don't treat their patients that well, I feel like. Not all the time, man. Not cool. Not cool. I didn't like what they did there. And then when she came in, the doctor, it was a Alkebulan doctor, so African American, you could say. Basically, she was nice, she was pretty, but she, you know, we were talking before my mom came in, and once my mom came in, like, she started being like, you know, like, oh, you need blah blah, like, I'm gonna give you like a list of freaking, like, and it took them forever to get in, and my mom even like had to go to the nurse, like, to go to them and be like, you know, talk to them, because it's weird, man. So literally, basically, what do you call it? So the nurse, right? Or the doctor. So she, and then like, once I was like done, like, and basically she was like, she literally, like, I don't know, she might say someone's gonna take the like, literally, like, they put me on intravenous, and then they just left my, like, thing there for a while. I don't know if that's normal. I didn't know if that was normal. Like, I literally was calling for a doctor to see what was going on. Like, I did not know. I never went to a fucking hospital, like, and fucking was there by myself while fucking, like, literally, like, going through whatever it was. Like that. That was... Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It was intense, kind of. So, it's all good. It's just, everything's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Everything's okay. But, and then at the end, when she went to take out the, what do you call it? The thing in my arm, like, you know, there was tape on, there was a bandage on it. A bandage over a clear bandage with, stuff around on the outside, kind of like, not clear. And then when she went to go rip that off, it was like, it was, that hurt kind of a little bit when she was, and I was trying to make sure I was alright, for the fact when, for the fact of when, basically, because it was in my what do you call it, my vein, thing that they take my blood with, you feel me? So, like, that thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, look, and, like, basically, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so, basically, and then after she, like, took off the tape, which she had to, like, she had to take it off, like, you know what I mean? Yo, hold on, someone's doing something with my WhatsApp. I don't know what that is. Someone's trying to do something. So, hey, basically, alright, guys. Alright, take it easy. So she tried, like, and then she was pretty rough with the fact of when I basically, she was pretty rough when she was like applying a little bit, like you should apply pressure, but not like to the point where you're hurting the person. And she was hurting me. And I said, please take it easy. And she wasn't taking it easy. And it hurt. She was hurting me and it wasn't cool. I didn't appreciate what she did like that. And my mom was like saying whatever, but I don't know what she was like. So, I don't know. And basically after that, after all that, I was going home and I had to take the EKG stickers off, and that was intense, very intense. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here, all right? Because I'm gonna take it easy, because that was intense, and yeah, I'm good. It's just I didn't like the fact of what they did and how they handled the whole thing. It was a bad experience, basically. You know what I mean? Not all around, but it wasn't that good of an experience. Wasn't that good of an experience. Not my favorite. So, all right, guys, take it easy. I love y'all. It was okay. It wasn't that bad, but it was pretty crazy. So, all right, guys, I love y'all. It's all good. God's with us. Yahweh is always with us. Think positive thoughts. Manifest good. Love y'all. God bless y'all. Take it easy. Alright, y'all. Peace. Later. Love. Yahweh.